We are the nerds. We are the nerds of the apocalypse.
Okay, there we go. Had a little freeze up a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Game Report, first of the year, a day after my birthday, because I definitely want ego enough to shout that out again. I am, of course, birthday boy, belated day after Trex, and alongside me this evening, we have non-birthday related people who are...
It's me, Xtina's Ninja. Hi, everybody.
And...
Oh, he's quaffing.
That's right.
Quaffing? Is that a word? Well, you're the English
Yes, it
major, so I'm
is.
going to go with it. Well,
Should
I need to stop
I-
questioning your Englishness.
Should I smolder? Stevie B.
Oh my God. Who's that we're going with?
Hey,
But look-
everybody! No, it's me, Patrick.
Well, look, guys. I have a new room. It's
Yeah,
got
she's-
live fish.
I don't know how she did it, but I mean, that is one sponsorship from the Krusty Krab, I'll tell you that.
Uh-huh. And a train, if you can hear it.
There's a train?
There's a train.
Oh, who lives in their nerd cave under the sea? Xtina is Ninja!
Well played.
It's a
Well
banger. How you guys doing? How was your New Year?
Great!
Pretty good.
I gave Trex his New Year's kiss at midnight.
Ooh la la.
Yeah, it was very forced upon, and he's gonna hear from my lawyer.
He goes, you know what? No, I'm not doing it. And I was like, yes, you are. Like, and I was like,
I mean,
Why
if he wasn't so
didn't you take a
forceful,
picture
I
of
was
that?
going to initiate, but he was very hands-on with it. I felt very uncomfortable.
I just want to be clear that never mind. I'm just gonna say he acts like he tried to stop me, but he didn't try to stop me.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna say it.
Wow. Well, now that I know this happened, I am now very disappointed in the just vanilla picture that I got.
Oh, we did. We just said. Well, to be fair, he wasn't really. Now I'd say he didn't stop, but he also wasn't really expecting it. But when he knew it was happening, he had every opportunity to pull away and did not do it.
There was no
but-
place to run. I was
So I
cornered.
apologize for not also grabbing a picture in the moment. It is on stream though, I think.
Is it?
It always is.
That's right. I mean, we're
It's-
gonna kiss. We gotta kiss.
Did someone
Hope
clip
everyone's
it?
doing well? You're
Chat
doing
to
great,
let me know.
You're doing great, man.
Yay.
Everybody was drinking. I don't know if it was clipped.
We were all. Everybody had some eggnog. Except for Cece, she had some Jaeger. Okay. I don't
Oh,
mean some
dang.
Jaeger. I mean like
She wasn't doing
Well,
shots.
Jaeger.
She was drinking it like it was water.
we had cups of eggnog. She just had a cup of Jaeger. I was like, "You want some Red Bull?" She's like, "Nah." I do. Okay. You do you, girl. It's New Year's. Happy New Year.
Wow.
And also Happy New Year to you, awesome nerd. I have done a stream since the New Year. We played some more of the MSQ, but it's pretty short for me now. And I guess I streamed on. I don't know. What is the date today? I don't know. This New Year's just run together, but it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Just
We're having a good time. Having a good time. Having a good time. We're three best friends and we're having a good time. Having a good time. What? That's a Lonely Island song, right?
Like we're three best friends that anyone could have. We're the three best friends.
That's not a Lonely Island song.
No, it's not. That's a hangover song.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Is that a bunny on your mic, Stevie?
It's a lollipop, yes.
Ooh.
A lollipop. Sorry, I said that wrong.
Careful now. Don't be moving that microphone too hard. You know it's gonna fall.
Fuck yourself.
I'm not being mean. I'm telling truth. Just be careful.
I fixed it. I have. You might be right. Yeah, you know what else? Heather got me this, right? I don't think I showed y'all this. I think I showed the stream this one, y'all. Heather got me this, right? Because she knows that I get really cold, and sometimes I'm not cold right now, but sometimes I get cold, and I put the blanket over my shoulders. So like, she found this, and it's like literally a blanket that's like meant for your shoulders and has like buttons.
It's bothering me that it's not like folded correctly over you.
I know, I fucked it up. It was folded like perfectly
It's just bothering
on the
me.
chair.
Oh, but I
Hold
do
on.
see the buttons.
Yeah.
Hold on. It does. Hold on, I'll get it working.
Oh my god.
Just hold on a fucking minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the NotA blanket fold stream.
Okay, it's not. I don't need to fold it. I just need to. Here we go.
We're just here having a good time,
All right.
talking blankets.
Just
And
talking
then-
blankets.
See, and then it's got
Buttons.
these buttons. And
Oh, what
you-
kind of buttons are those, Steven?
They look acrylic. Oh, well, we heard the button snap, so it's a good button.
Ola new fart blanket. It's not a fart blankie. It doesn't go on my butt. If anything, it's a wipe my mouth or a bird blanket. Like, you know. Or,
Oh,
Oh,
it's a bird
no.
blanket. You're a child.
I got some Cheetos cheese dust. Hold on a minute.
Can you use the blue side, please, so it doesn't stain the white?
Oh, right. Oh, that's
Yeah.
You're fucking big brain tonight, Charles. You're big brain. you big brain. Oh man, there you go. Okay, yeah, okay, cool, yeah. So, but I'm not gonna wear it tonight. Woo! Because I gotta represent Castle Dame and Trust One. Yeah, I said I told Heather I walk around the house with on, and I'm just like, I walk around the house and I'm like, you say the price of my love's not a price that you're willing to pay. Insert. She's like, what the? I told Heather, I was like, look, if that ever comes to local theater, that is like a role I was born to play, just to be the king in a Hamilton show. Like, I just gotta do it.
Well, you know, I am at least just happy that you found a play that you really enjoy.
Yeah,
That
Hamilton.
no one has
is
ruined for you because they
Oh,
want to make
Hamilton
crude
is-
jokes.
top tier.
Ayo, hey, thank you for the gifted sub, Aaron.
To Snuggy B.
Oh my
Snuggy
God.
B.
That's like Aaron's new thing is she no longer subs herself. She just like finds like really funny people to give subs to. But I love her for it. Send the gift subs in the channel. We love you, Aaron. You're the absolute.
I'm just amazed that there is a Snuggy B.
Right? I keep thinking, it's like, how do these names come up?
Yo, she finds some of the most ludicrous ass Twitch names that literally make no sense.
It
And
still
I'm just
kills me
like,
that there was a Stevie hate, like DSP hates Stevie. Like, what? How is that a user?
I don't know, man. To be fair, and I said that to be fair,
Yeah.
like there are so many variations of DSP and hate and words because people would just make accounts over and over again that he would ban, and they would make new ones to troll him, and then he would ban them, and they make. So Twitch is literally full of like usernames with DSP somewhere in it, just to fuck with them.
Actually, be a fart blanket,
What?
Aaron.
What did she say?
Aaron gifted another sub to fart blanket.
Oh my god.
This one, if you want to call a fart blanket, is this one. Because I do sit on it sometimes, and I may fart. You guys want to hear a funny?
Steven,
You guys want?
I
guys wanna
used
hear
that blanket.
You did? Well, I mean, I'm sorry. I want to tell you it was washed prior to, but man, this probably gets washed like 3 times a year. I use it all the time.
Steven!
I'm sorry. Next time I won't leave it out. You guys want to hear?
Thank you.
You guys want to hear a really funny fart story? Today at work, I really had to go poo-poo, and it's like, oh god, it's one of those ones that like hits you. I was like, oh god, and so like I'm walking to the bathroom, and the way our floor works is we have our whole secure area, you know, because of the government, but then like we share a building with people, so like the bathrooms and the elevators and the stairs are like outside of our secure area, and then whatever. So I went out of the security, and one of my coworkers is actually an old friend that friends before I started working. I was like, bro, I gotta go. And so he's like, oh god, I'm glad I was leaving. And we walked past, and he was like, holy shit, you really do have to go. I was like, man, I'm really sorry. I told you. I'm like sitting there like, wow, this is the first game report of the year, everybody, and this is the content we get. This is perfect.
Talking about farts.
This is how the rest of the year is gonna go.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
Hell
look.
yeah.
I mean, if the rest of our year is just fart jokes, that would be the best year we've had in a very long time. So I'm all here for it. Full of stank. That's right. Closer said, hold on. What did you say, Closer? Nothing tops CVB Dad. Oh my god. Yeah.
CVB Dad.
I see. Have I told you that story? My dad made a fucking Twitch account.
Yes, you did,
Yeah,
and it's still hilarious.
He just pops in every now and then. Also, Tina has a 10 out of 10 background. She sure as fuck does. You missed my song earlier. I'll sing it again. Oh, who lives in the nerd cave under the sea? Ask Tina is ninja. I'll have to think of the rest. I'll figure it out though. All right, guys. Well, there you go. We're back and we're ready. Nothing too crazy for me since the last time we streamed. I will say this: there's the PC game codes. They had a crazy sale. I bought some games I already had on console on the PC because of my 3070. So like I did, I did like double buy. I don't know why I do this to myself, but I did. But they were like insanely cheap. Like I don't even like. I was just like it was like okay, I guess like they were like $10 for like what are games that are like normally 60 or 70. So I was like whatever. It was fine. It's all fine. But I really haven't played much except for 14, and I stream that normally. I'm almost done, you guys. I say almost. I'm close to the end. I'm closer than I was a week ago.
Cool.
That's a true statement. So yeah, that's all I really been playing is 14. I'm trying to think of anything else that I played, really. I don't think I've played anything else besides jumping on 14 and doing stuff. And Marvel Future Revolution. I get mad at myself for how much I play that Keck W. I knew Raph was going to Keck W that. That's why I said closer than I was last week.
Cute.
So yeah, that's it, man. That's
cool.
really it. That's all for me.
What have you been playing, Trex, on your week off?
Yeah, I go back to work tomorrow, which sadly, like, one of Carlin's coworkers got tested positive today for COVID. So it's like I had to cut my stream today to go and pick her up and bring her home.
Oh.
So she has to work from home or be quarantined for the next 5 days. But we went to get rapids and also our COVID test today. So our rapids came back negative, so I can go back to work tomorrow. But I'm definitely willing to just like, hey man, I'm just gonna work from home Tuesday or Thursday and Friday because all my day is really gonna be is just catching up on emails. Like I don't give a shit about what everybody else is doing. Like I'm just catching up on emails.
I mean, I get that shit. Sometimes you got to, man. Like, I hate coming back and there's like someone sends an email like the day after you left, and it's like very important, and you're like, man.
Oh, it's okay. I've already forwarded some ones that I treated as important, just forwarded to my staff, and then like other ones I was like fucking left. Even Teams messages I like fucking left. I'm like, if you gotta call me, call IT. Like I don't give a fuck. I have the problem is I set an away message in Teams. I didn't set an out of office message in Outlook.
Oh, you done fucked up, Aaron. Like,
No one looks at the messages in Teams.
I look at Teams more than I look at my Outlook. So if someone's sending me an email, it's like, you should be looking at my Teams, bro. But that was my bad, because I definitely should have made it out of the office. But it's like, I don't give a fuck. If it was truly important, they would be contacting my actual IT staff.
Sure.
So I'm gonna find out. It's like, hey, do you guys take care of this? Okay, cool. I'll call. Like whatever. Like I've been gone for a week, so it's like.
Well, guess who? Like after when we came back this Monday, guess who got 310 calls during business hours?
Ew, how do you even manage that?
I didn't. So we because Monday was the craziest fucking day I've ever had in the almost 5 years I've been working there. And it's just like I have 300 clients and it just felt like every single one of them called me in the 8 hours that I was working. And I, of course, could not answer all of them because they were calling me while I was already on the line 4 at a time. And yeah, and like I would have to go into my messages after every time I would get off the phone with someone, just check them because there would already be 10. I was like to my boss, it's just, I'm going to fucking explode.
I'm gonna fucking just murder everyone.
Yeah, so I created, or not really, I kind of created a voicemail system for all the numbers for leaving the voicemail, and it goes into an email, and then it goes into Teams, into the planner, and I was told to change the wait time for the call queue from 5 minutes to 2 minutes. So after 2 minutes waiting in queue, it's gonna bounce over to the voicemails. And because of that, like Carlin and her team have been like steady at 50 to 100 voicemails a day, just backed up by the time they have to leave. Like they think that they did a good chunk, and it's like back to 50 or up to between 50 to 100 again. So
yeah.
And then like this week we also had Planner from Microsoft actually go down. She calls me, it's like, hey, Planner went down again. I'm like, well, Microsoft actually says that it went down, so they're working on it. So at least Microsoft knows.
Oh no. Yeah, like the day after my 310 calls, my voicemail went down. It would not work. It would not work.
I mean, is that necessarily a bad thing?
No, it wasn't. It was very peaceful. And I answered as many as I could, but it was like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. But you know what? I saw everyone else's call logs. Everyone was at like 50 and 100. I had 310. The only high one. I was also taking supervisor calls.
Oh, okay.
Because my actual supervisor was preparing for an audit that we have tomorrow, and so everything was being forwarded to me as well. So any complaint that we had, I had to take.
Gross.
I hate being the top person. Xtina's Ninja 310. and then a friend of mine called me through Facebook, like an old coworker of mine. And he's like, 311. It's like, what are you talking about? Oh, you! I hate you forever.
Damn, he
called
you out. Like,
damn.
Yo, that's a lot of fucking calls you got there. Yo, they slapped your phone and like, you can fit so many calls in this.
I just want this week to be over. I'm happy that you had a happy birthday, though.
True.
It was all right. I bought Ghostbusters Afterlife and I watched that for the first time. So that was what I did last night.
Oh, that's a phenomenal movie, right, y'all?
Yeah, and then I followed it up with the female Ghostbusters and still continued on having a blast. I'm like, this is fucking great.
I do have all of the Ghostbusters movies, even the female one, and it's just like, it's funny. It does its own thing.
It absolutely does its own thing. And yes, Afterlife, I definitely fucking cried. There are definitely some tears.
Yeah. Like,
That movie hit.
It did.
Like I could feel that about to happen, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Because everyone was like, you can't do that. There's no way you can do that right. I was like, well, I found a way to do it right. He definitely, and it was not over gratuitous. It was like perfect. It was so good, man. Like, it was like, and it was like now I want to see more with these kids or something. Like, I want to see something, and I love that Ernie Hudson's like the fucking man now. Like, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that he's like, oh man,
I'll finance this shit.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Like, did you know that there were 2 endings? No, I mean,
Yeah,
like, 2 like credit endings, like in Marvel movies.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that, and I just let the credits run, and just like I saw those.
I told my brother about it, and he was like, "The fuck you mean there wasn't after the credit?" I was like, "Yeah, man. Like at the very end, it was way better than what the end credit scene before." He goes, and I tried to find it on YouTube for him, but of course it was just like, you know, at the time, because it was only in theaters at the time, and it was just like shitty YouTube, like people filming with their phones and shit.
Yeah. But
2 endings, and the original Ghostbusters didn't even have one. Wow. The original Ghostbusters had an ending, sort of. Like, I mean, the point of the movie was to stop Gozer, and they did, you know, and then threw a party in the streets, and then it was over.
oh, who did the new voice for Gozer anyway?
That was
sounded
Olivia Wilde.
Oh yeah?
That was
I know,
the actress.
Yeah, the actress who was the body of Gozer, that was Olivia Wilde, but the voice seemed different. It sounded like someone else.
Well, I figured they would just still use her voice and just distort it.
Actually, it was Emma Portner is what this says. Maybe her. That doesn't make sense.
Oh, Arwen's correct. It was voiced by Chris Pratt.
Show.
Shit.
It's cut it out. Okay, it's time to stop. We watched the first 2 before we went to see that. Obi didn't go with us to the 3rd one, but he watched the first 2 with me. He got really scared at the first one.
Good.
And I don't know if I told you this, but I had to bring him in here and show him the making of and behind the scenes, and like the actor playing Gozer like fucking around with the Ghostbusters, like laughing and shit. So I'd be like, look, they were just playing like you play outside with your like, because I could tell he was fucked up. I had to like bring him back.
Well, good. The first movie was a success because it wasn't supposed to be a comedy anyway. It was supposed to be like a sci-fi horror.
No, and
It was it's weird that it's supposed to be a sci-fi horror, but it's definitely a comedy. I think it's because a lot of it has to do with
It's like half the SNL cast is on that.
Yeah, I was like, you get comedy improv actors in there. There's gonna be
like some of the best comedians of its time. It's also got one of the greatest lines in movie history, in my opinion.
What's the line?
The greatest line. It's because Dickless here turned off the. Is that true? Yes. This man has no dick. Oh God, I still die. I laugh out loud every time I hear that line. It's so funny, but
Good, it's good.
yeah. So that's us, and we're actually here to talk about video games. It's the first game report of January 2022. Excuse me, the first game report of 2022. Period. Will there be NFT talk? Maybe. That's all that seems to be a buzz in the gaming world these days.
And she's gonna eat my ass.
For those that missed it, the first one to copy and save our post today gets the free rights to or that NFT, whatever you guys like. Just copy and paste it. It's all yours. That's a gift from us to you here in this new year. And also, my gift is to hopefully have this out on YouTube sooner than I would have last year. So if you're watching on YouTube, you can still catch this show live every Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Ish.
Like, share, subscribe.
Boom. For even more of this. And you get the tier 1 sub to NFTs Nuts. Thank you so much for subscribing, NFTs Nuts. Much appreciated, and thank you for sharing it. Enjoy those emotes, NFTs Nuts. Enjoy those. And thank you so much for the gift of sub, Aaron. Much appreciated.
It's like always. There will always be a user relevant to our conversation.
We're gonna stump her one time. We have to stump it. We have to.
So, Trex gifts NFTs. Oh man, we could get a killing with those.
You can't do the Spider-Man kid because that's not me.
True.
Can't do that one. That's not me.
I'm gonna like
legally, it's not me, bro.
I'm gonna make it a mission to like find out who that is.
That's a strong mission for a dude that lives in South Carolina with no internet connections like that.
Find out who that is and see where he's at in life right
You know
now.
3 cops. You can do it. I trust you.
I don't even know if he's... All I have to go by is a picture on the internet. I don't even know where that con was, when it was, or anything.
Just go to Reddit. They will know.
That's true.
The 4chan prophets will find it.
It's true that they tend to be a little bit quicker if it's for something just really dumb.
Yep.
Buy the rights to his likeness, LOL. Like you're. That's right, Trex. I'm gonna buy all your NFTs and
Trex.
fucking own you, bro.
Trex. Whoa!
Wait. I didn't mean it like that. No. Oh my god. Oh no. No, don't clip that. No, I did not mean it like that. Oh my god. No, okay. All right, I'll see you guys later. Oh my
Canceled.
Bro, we're in the
Canceled.
South. We're in the South.
We are in the deep South that started the damn Civil War.
You guys know when you say some shit and like afterwards you're like, wait a minute. Just how south is South Carolina? Okay. Anyway.
It's still
There you
legal
go.
to burn books in South Carolina. That's how south we are.
Hey, can someone please tell us what new 2 games are coming out next week? Please.
Oh my god, it's such a long list.
Dude, I can't even pronounce most of these words.
It's new releases that came out or will come out in January 11th. Weird West for the PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Monster Hunter Rise comes out for the PC on January 12th. The end.
That's it. And Monster Hunter Rise technically comes out on the day we do the Game Report next week.
Yeah.
But like, I was like, I don't just want one, so I put that game out. So there you go. But God of War comes out in like 2 weeks, right? I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have it pre-ordered, XT?
I want it on my face. Not yet. Payday.
True.
I went a little too hamish on all of the incentives and raises that I got and paid bills
Nice.
I understand that shit.
and put savings.
Isn't Monster Hunter Rise already out on other consoles? That's right. This is its PC release date, DST. It got announced a few months ago that it was coming to PC, and it's finally releasing.
Not yet on Stadia.
Yes, not quite yet on Stadia DST, so you have to wait a little bit longer than that. Okay, listen, we're going to stop this. Just how south is South Carolina, pretty south. More south than North Carolina, and that's saying some shit true. Even souther than Texas? I don't know about that. Let's not get fucking crazy. Is it Monster Hunter Rise? Okay, yes. Okay. superior way to play. Persona, let's chill. First off, that's not true.
Actually, funny enough, I had because I got your Spider-Man installed last night, and there was a game inside, and I forgot that my boss, when he borrowed my PlayStation 4, he bought God of War and he gave it to me.
Well, then you got God of War. Don't you have Final Fantasy VII Remake too?
Shit, yeah. I think
you have
is
three
on there.
of the best games on the PlayStation.
You got the
only thing you need is Horizon Zero Dawn, and you're fucking perfect. By the way, Horizon Zero Dawn, one of the games I bought for the PC because it was like $10.
Yeah. Is it the complete version?
Shit, is that still on sale on Steam?
Probably.
I bought it on Game Codes. I don't know, but
that thing smooth.
It's an unlocked frame rate. That's all that matters. You out?
I love those words.
Yeah. Well, so speaking of games, the Weird West and Monster Hunter Rise, those are coming out. But what is also coming out, has already come out for Xbox free games, there's actually a whole list. So Neuro Voider comes out for the Xbox One from January, all the month of January 1st to the 30th of 2022. Aground, also for the Xbox One, comes out January 16th to February 15th. Radiant Silver Gun, Xbox 360 backwards compatibility from January 1st to the 15th. Space Invaders Infinity Gene comes out. It's for the Xbox 360 backwards compatibility as well from January 16th through the 31st. Those are the free games. Would anyone like to take the Xbox Game Pass games?
We all one person who's obsessed with the Game Pass, so maybe you should take. Because actually, there's a big thing. There's a big game this month.
There is.
Being in the beginning of the month, there's a bunch of free stuff dropping for Gold, PlayStation Now, and of course Game Pass. What is it? What is it, man?
You mean Utrex?
Oh, I thought he meant himself.
No, I was talking about you, Mr.
Why? I'm not. I mean, Game Pass is all right. I mean, I'm not.
Oh my God!
That's how we're entering the year. True.
All right, so Game Pass already dropped some new titles. Let me actually open this up so I can get them corrected. Oh, that's not the right one. No, that is. No. Oh, you didn't. You just. That's the Game Pass new games. I need to actually find the picture that I sent you guys because it actually tells me what is actually for PC, cloud, and all that.
Bro, look, there's a link right beneath it.
And a crucis.
Yeah, it still doesn't actually say what they're actually for.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. It's the Xbox fucking blog post. Well, no, it's just game.
No, that's from Game Rant. It's not even the blog post. It's from Game Rant.
I put the wrong link. Okay, I'm sorry. Next week you can do the damn outline, okay?
Fuck no. You kidding me? Shit, I barely do marketing. I'm here because I'm pretty.
I don't do marketing
everybody
either.
We need to count how many times Trex actually puts in Discord that we're live this year. And that's how many shots I'll do on the New Year's Eve stream.
Oh, you gonna die. No, I'm just kidding.
Jesus. Okay, so for Xbox Game Pass games, we have Gorogoa that came out on January 4th, coming out on cloud, console, and PC. Remember, cloud means that you can play it on your mobile device or on your browser on your Xbox console or your iPhone or your PC. We have Olaja on January 4th. That is for cloud, console, and PC. The Pedestrian January 4th. That is on cloud, console, and PC. Ember is on January 6th, tomorrow, as of this recording. That comes out on cloud, console, and PC. Wow. Mass Effect Legendary Edition on January 6th for console and PC.
I'm excited that it's also coming to PC.
Yeah.
Oh my
and
God.
this is through the partnership with EA Play.
Yep.
So I guess I have no excuse, huh?
Nope.
No, I'm excited to try this with a mouse and keyboard. I'm gonna kill it, bro. I'm really excited. I'm actually really excited.
When I sent that to you, you were like, "Oh, on cloud and on console and PC." Like, what? You gonna play on their mobile device? You are ready to pop open your phone and play that motherfucker at work.
I was there. I saw. I seen it. I
That's
seen
actually
it.
true. I gotta take a really long bathroom break. Like a really long one. Like
You will never see me again.
40 to 60 hours worth of the
I can't feel my legs. And then finally, Outer Wilds on January 6th, coming on cloud, console, and PC. Spelunky 2 on January 13th. That will be on console and PC. And the Anacrusis. That will be on console and PC. That is a game preview. So this is giving us just like Grounded, where it's a preview of the game, which is going to be full, which is, I guess, game preview is better termed as an early access, as Steam would call it. And that's all I got for the beautiful, fantastic, and gorgeous Xbox Game Pass games.
Boom. I have a bad case of constipation. I'll see you at closing time, boys. That's true. See, the problem is that where I work, right, I have to, like, when you go to the bathroom and stuff, they always let you go to the bathroom, but you have to, like, mark yourself as unavailable, like, personal. So, like, if you go, like, take a phone call, they go use the bathroom, they don't really, like, it's not something that's really, like, been like, hey, you had all this time, right? Unless they, like, man, the motherfucker's gone all the time, and then they go back and look, and they're like, oh, shit. Like, it's there to be looked at if they want to look at it. And let's just say that I'll eventually get noticed, and they'll be like, holy shit. As the blasters hot shit off in the toilet, well, see, I have my headphones that I wear all day at work, so I just be like, boop, up in this earbud. Although I hear they're really loud, because sometimes I'll be like, whoa, party in the USA, and everybody can hear it playing through my headphones.
Oh my goodness.
Jesus.
So, or actually, on January 3rd, when we went back to work, it was I'm feeling 22. Get it? Because 2022. I was blasting Taylor Swift all day.
No, we would not be friends at work.
Oh, look, I have like the shared queue. You know, you like one shared section with this young lady named Angel, and she gets so fucking annoyed with me. If we take our cards out of our computers, it instantly locks it. She'll just be like, she'll turn for a second, I'll reach over like, I fucking hate you. I love it. It's so good times. Anyway, okay, so now we talked about Xbox and the free games, the free offerings from them, beginning of the month. So now we're gonna talk about PlayStation, the free games, the free offerings from them. And of course, I'll take it because somehow I've become the PlayStation person, which literally makes no sense. History would dictate that makes no sense. But here we are, 2022, anything can happen. Okay, so let's talk about the PlayStation Network games offerings first for PlayStation Plus members. As usual, it's a little bit better than what they give us at Games for Gold, but that's because Game Pass, it's like kind of a yin and yang. PlayStation now compared to Game Pass, Games for Gold compared to the network game. It's fine. So the first one for PS4, Persona 5 Strikers. Right, everybody knows this game at this point.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, we all know this. We all know this, right?
Yeah.
I don't like how you're yelling at me, telling me that I know this.
Oh,
I know this.
The Persona fighting game, man. Who doesn't know the Persona fighting game?
Probably Persona.
Persona definitely knows. Like, there's like no question. No question. Stevie really makes no sense. CBS Day, PSVR 2. That's very true. That's actually true. We'll get to that. So Persona 5 Strikers, Dirt 5. This is for PS4 and PS5. Dirt 5, of course, the racing game, Dirt 5. I don't really know how to describe it except for racing game. It's rally racing. Like, that's the best I got for somebody that doesn't really play Razors. I didn't even play her, like, like Horizon. So there you go. Or Forza, rather. And then last one is Deep Rock Galactic. That's for PS4 and PS5. I will go over this a little bit. This is one that a lot of people might not know about. Deep Rock Galactic is a 1-to-4 player co-op first-person shooter featuring badass space dwarfs, 100% destructible environments, procedurally generated caves, and endless hordes of alien monsters. You have to dig. Like, you work as a team to dig, explore, and fight your way through a massive cave system filled with hordes of deadly enemies and valuable resources. You will need to rely on your teammates if you want to survive the most hostile cave systems in the galaxy.
Wow.
Oh, wow. No, Strikers are going to be a great buy. It's a must to the anime Dynasty Wars. I thought it was the Versus game. Is that not what it is? I apologize. I genuinely thought it was a fighting game. Persona 4 Arena is the fighting game. Okay, thank you for that correction. This is our first correction of 2022.
You know what? I probably would have corrected you if I was paying close enough attention.
Oh, so that's how it goes. I start talking and both of you
I
just
still
shut
don't know
the
what
fuck up
Persona
and-
is.
Persona Strikers is the sequel to Persona 5.
I thought Persona 5 was the sequel to Persona 5.
Okay, so I'm actually
Shut your
watching.
mouth. Shut your damn mouth. Shut it. Shut it. Shut your fucking mouth.
Can someone clip that? Don't let me forget. At the end of the stream, there's
You're gonna
something that
forget.
I want you guys to help me with. Okay.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
So exactly, it's Dynasty Warriors Persona. I'm watching it now. It's exactly what it is. It's actually pretty cool. Actually, I really.
It's cool. It's good.
Wow. Okay.
It's
Okay, I'm gonna stop watching.
It's not the
trailer.
music
Actually, get
game, I
back
know
to it.
that.
No, it's definitely not. So thank you for that correction. Persona 5 Strikers. Wow, that actually makes me want to maybe give it a go.
Dynasty Warriors is great.
Dynasty Warriors is great. Remember Dynasty Warriors Gundam?
Remember,
What?
dude, it lives in my soul every day. It's great.
Bro, I
What?
never touched a Dynasty Warriors game, and Dynasty Warriors Gundam came out, and I was like, holy shit. And Showtime and I played it so much. It was so fucking good, dude.
I always had
For what
to
system?
play Shining Gundam. Always.
Nice.
Everybody had to feel my burning rage.
Fighting Gundam is dope.
Sure.
I mean, no one talks about G Gundam because it's like the stepchild of Gundam, but it was still a great series.
That's
It
a
was
note.
a little weird,
Stepchild
but it's
of
still.
Gundam. Okay. Oh, and so of course they have a PlayStation Now add-ons as well for it's essentially the Game Pass version of PlayStation. Just over there is good. But they do have some good games coming. Mortal Kombat 11. That's a
also
pretty
on
good
Game
game.
Pass.
Yeah. Okay. Final Fantasy 12: The Zodiac Age. It's a great game. You get that on PlayStation Now if you get that. And then Stevie said he wasn't a weeb. That's enough, DSC. Furry Unleashed. Shoot your way through pages of an ever-changing comic book in this fast-paced roguelike game. Okay, so yeah, we know what kind of game that is, right? It looks pretty cool. It actually does look like a comic book. It's actually pretty dope. And then Unturned. Cinderella of the Survivor in the open world sandbag zombie-infested ruins of modern-day society. It looks very much Minecrafty, but it looks pretty good. Super Time Force Ultra. That's a very indie game. Okay, true. Kerbal Space Program Enhanced Edition. This looks like it's the aliens, but they look like the Rabbids from the Rabbids. So I think you're gonna have a very
I love
Rabid
it.
style kind of game. Yeah. Which one is the comic book one? That is Fury. Furry.
Wow.
We know what's on Stevie's mind.
That's
Bro,
enough.
the year just started.
I'm sorry. I apologize. Yo, just because the year ends and starts, everybody's still. Never mind. Okay. Fury Unleashed is that one, DSD. It looks really cool. If you guys want to check them out, boom, I'll post them here. It sounds like you guys are kind of interested, so boom, there's a list.
Now they were
So-
interested in the furry part.
True. I mean, same. I mean, not same. Not saying. Okay, so this next one, our first big article of the year, and I'm gonna give this one to Trex.
Yeah, because we're done talking about it.
I do have an opinion of sorts with this topic in general, but I'd like to see Trex go over this in his take. So, Square Enix made an announcement at the beginning of the year. Trex, what was that announcement, bud?
Look, here's the scoop, and I'm gonna tell you. Square Enix apparently wants to jump into the NFT train. That's I'm looking at this long ass letter, and shut the fuck up. Stop.
At this point, most people have seen it, right?
They have to. I can't even justify even trying to summarize this, and I imagine like my good my good pseudo friend Greg Miller probably fucking read this entire thing on the kind of funny news, but like no, no, it's like Square Enix wants to do NFTs. That's what they want to do. They want to do NFTs. It's like they're joining everybody else. They're joining the bandwagon of NFTs. Fucking Samsung announced this NFT thing, the metaverse, during CES this morning.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, fuck.
It's like, why? Who convinced all of these guys to fall into such an obvious trap?
Well, a guy named Victor Chow is who I know. I mean, I know he definitely sports a lot of NFTs. I mean, if you see Victor Chow, just
punch him in the goddamn face.
Machete, the heck is an NFT? I don't know if we have time for this, man, but
that is a non-fungible token, which basically means it is literally an internet picture that you own, and that's it.
So people are trying to swing this as like, let's say, to make it really basic, you have the Mona Lisa, right? There's one Mona Lisa that's original and it was painted. There's millions of copies of the Mona Lisa everywhere. So if you copy and paste a picture, like, you don't have the original Mona Lisa. People are trying to peddle pictures, JPEGs, game assets off as originals that are valuable to I don't know who, but are valuable none the less, that you can also purchase with cryptocurrency. Like, I don't. That's the best way I can describe it.
So you gave the real world example. Let's go ahead and give the game version for it. So Stevie B, you love your Final Fantasy 14, right?
Fuck yeah.
What's your favorite mount?
Ooh, okay, hold on. You asked, that's the loaded question.
Okay, give me favorite. Just throw it out. Just throw one of your top fives. One of your top fives. Throw it out there.
My favorite mount.
Oh my god, I didn't mean for this to be like this.
Why would you do this?
Fine. I got this. The whale mount.
The peacock.
The peacock? Okay. Even Raph and Aaron fucking knew. All right, so CVB has a peacock. All right, so he's got a peacock mount, all right? So with the peacock mount, Final Fantasy 14, it's in the store. There are 250 peacock mounts that you can purchase with cryptocurrency, which can also be a cryptocurrency that specifically Square Enix calls it. Let's call them Enix Bucks.
I have some. I don't have Enix Bucks, but I have crypto that I could trade for Enix Bucks.
Yes. So you trade your crypto with the Enix Bucks and use the Enix Bucks to buy one of the 250 limited edition Peacock mounts. So Stevie B owns the Peacock mount. When that 250 is sold out, it is sold out. Raph can't get it if he didn't get it. Aaron can't get it if she didn't get it.
Fuck you, Raph. Fuck you, Aaron.
No one can get it. But Stevie B can go to Raph and Aaron like, hey, I will sell you this mount for this amount of much cryptocurrency. Hey, you give me 500 Bitcoins, you could get this mount. And that trade and that purchase is legally binding. And Raph or Aaron will purchase it.
I'm gonna put Raph and Aaron on a bidding war. I'm like, all right, we're gonna sit down in the free company house. Now I'm gonna sit down in my chair on a circle, And y'all gonna sit in your chairs and I'm be like, all right, go. The bid starts at 500 Bitcoin. And then you guys will just go back and forth until I'm satisfied with the number.
But okay, so here's my thing though. Weren't some games like with WoW, weren't they already kind of doing that, but with just real world money instead of cryptocurrency?
So World of Warcraft actually never, and for my knowledge, never actually had a limited quantity on any of the in-game items. Some of the real-world items for sure, like the plushies, but even I think the plushies actually never had a limited sale for it. But WoW did kind of step a little toe into it with the WoW token. The WoW token is a not free, but it's a 30-day subscription token. The token can be purchased with real money and sold in-game on the broker. The broker actually, or the auction house rather, the auction house had the system set to where you could sell the tokens, but it was designed based off of Blizzard's algorithm and how many tokens were on the auction house, and dictated the price between, like, you know, there's a lot of algorithm to it to make it where it was kind of fair. So a player could actually, so as myself, I could actually buy the WoW token for Stevie B and just trade him and like give it to him, or I could put it on the auction house, and you, Christina, could go on the auction house and use the in-game currency to buy 30 days worth of subscription.
Okay. So there's
I hated all that.
yeah, I hate it all. But so there was this other thing, and I think Ubisoft was talking about it. I can't remember which game developer was talking about how using it. Like they were talking about releasing like a weapon that you can use, like that you can buy with cryptocurrency, and it's yours. Blah blah blah. But then you can transfer it and use it to another game.
Yeah, Ghost
right?
Recon.
Yes. Like Ghost Recon.
That would be that would be Ubisoft, who's definitely have already jump started their stuff. And from the Ubisoft, thank you to Paul Tassi from Forbes, the Ubisoft crypto NFT thing hasn't even made more than $400. $400.
Good.
Yeah, good, because it's gonna fail. And you also had to, you had to clock in so many hours just to be able to get the item in the first place.
To get one, that's one of the helms in for Ghost Recon Breakdown. I think it's Breakpoint. You had to have 600 accumulative hours put into that game to get to unlock this helmet. That's again also limited, and it was a limited quantity and limited time. You had, I think at the time, 30 days, maybe even less than 30 days to get that item.
Like you literally have to have no job and nothing else to do to be able to get that.
Yep.
That's true. First off, Breakpoint is kind of bad. So like they really picked a bad game to start with, if I'm being honest with you.
Yep.
Really, they should have retconned it in Wildlands, because Wildlands is a fantastic game, and people already have massive amounts of time logged in that game. That's just my opinion. I mean, even I played that shit forever. I don't know. Persona, it's horrible. Hope Square is feeling the pushback. LOL, because it's insane. There's like literally no one that likes this. Like
no one likes it, but Square is literally saying, "Fuck you, we're doing it anyways."
Well, see, okay, so here's my point to this, right? This is what I want to talk about earlier. And it goes not just with Square's NFTs, everybody's NFTs, right? This is the situation, these kind of things that they're trying to push and exist, right? They are essentially, in very layman's terms, like pyramid schemes. Like there's a pool of money that gets sloshed around everywhere, right? And you said on the more people that own it, the more money that they are projected to have. It's how cryptocurrency works as well. It's the same kind of thing. And at the end of the day, these kind of things have as much value and power that we give them, right? NFTs aren't valuable if we don't make them valuable, if we don't pay lots of money for them, if we don't do this. Like, it's literally in our hands to determine how these will work out in the gaming landscape. But I also think that one of the biggest on the flip side of this, one of the biggest problems that a lot of gamers have is FOMO, right? So like, there's artificial FOMO is going to be created by game devs and stuff, and there's some people that'll fall for it. But I think at the end of the day, most people won't. I think that the majority of people are 100% against this, and honestly, I think Square, I can't think of any better words, are fucking stupid for putting out some kind of message like that when they know the kind of backlash that they'll get from something like this, which they did, and rightly so. I don't understand how someone at Square, why the president of Square was like, let me put this out to everyone. I'm not actually implementing anything yet. I'm just gonna tell fucking Twitter that these are my plans, when you can easily go back and just look at hashtag NFT and see how pretty much 95% of Twitter feels about these kind of things. And also, like you mentioned, how it's working out for Ubisoft. Obviously not very well. Now, there will be some things that come out that people are really going to want. Like, if they put dope-ass weapons, if I'm being honest, like, really fucking cool-looking weapons for, let's just say, Final Fantasy 14. And honestly, that's the place where I think it's going to show up first, just by how massively popular the game is right now. If they really want to make fucking money, that's where they'll start. But they also have a problem with, if they start to do this, what'll happen to 14, right? Will people stop playing it? I don't think that introducing NFT in 14s will hurt the bottom line enough for it to really make a difference at this point. If anything, they'll be doing people that wait in fucking 3,000 queues every day a favor. But I don't know. I think some people will buy into this, but I think most people won't. And that's kind of what you got to look at. So it's going to be a wait and see thing, but I really don't think that we're going to give it as much power. Maybe I'm being optimistic here, and because people are genuinely fucking stupid, let's be real too. So this is just my opinion on this whole thing with NFTs, and the same thing goes for cryptocurrency, right? Cryptocurrency is only as valuable as people make it. That's why it's so dip and dive and so, for lack of better terms, dangerous to trade back and forth with this crypto, because you could lose $100 overnight and never see that money again. It just depends, and the same thing could be said for NFTs and their value. So that's just how I feel about it. I feel like we control this scenario, but are we smart enough to control it in the right way? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think the idea behind cryptocurrency was to go to, they say, to democratize currency, you know? But that, what am I trying to think? I just hate it so much. But like they want to open up currency a little bit more, but like to a wider base of people, but it ends up being the same people investing in cryptocurrency and NFTs, because it's so, you have to put so much money into like this one thing, and it's goddamn infuriating.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's like, still the super rich will like just send their fuck you money out in the world, putting, like, adding value to this insignificant digital bit, and people will go all over it, sometimes putting all of their savings into it, and some are lucky, a couple of people are lucky, but not all of them, and that fucking sucks.
Yeah, it really fucking sucks for sure. Let's see. We got some comments here. Persona, literally, I seen a tweet because both Nier and Final Fantasy 15 has a Square CEO as a final boss, and he is one of the hardest as a boss battle. And they're like, "Oh my god, the devs are trying to warn us." LOL. And it's for sure coming true. They're really dumb, especially when they're doing as much good as they're doing, following Final Fantasy 14 with Yoshi P. in the mainline series. Like, I don't know why the president would do dumb shit like this. I don't know either. Honestly, like they had to have known the optics would be fucking terrible, but chose to do it anyway.
Yeah.
To be fair, Final Fantasy Marketplace already sucks. Yeah, but see, there's a difference between like buying things on the Final Fantasy Marketplace than NFTs. Right? There's a big difference, and I see what you're saying. It does suck. So I think, like, as much as that sucks, NFTs will suck like a million times harder. And that's just how I feel about that. Now, Final Fantasy 14 community won't buy it. Case in point, pizza emote fiasco. I just forgot to do it, but there were a lot of people not happy about that pizza emote, and I totally get it. Like,
But you know who hates NFTs the most, though?
who?
Artists.
Oh my god. Please, let me also share in that sentiment too. If any person out there is like, NFTs help artists, it doesn't. And the person who says that has no fucking example of an artist that succeeded and got profit from an NFT. It hurts artists just as much as everything else, even just taking a fucking picture of their art and instead of actually just buying it. Just buy directly from them. NFTs does not help anyone but stupid people.
Yeah.
And I'm also not even going to put NFTs on the same rail as cryptocurrency, because I'm a supporter of cryptocurrency to an extent. But NFTs and cryptocurrency are literally on two sides of the same coin. But holy shit, we'll never look at the other side. We're like, nope, it's always heads.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at
They
tails.
run
I don't believe it.
tangentially, but sometimes on separate lanes. Most of the time on separate lanes. Side by side, though.
NFTs are Earth 3 cryptocurrency. They're from Earth 3. That's exactly it right there. They're from the Crime Syndicate right there.
They're the credits in future worlds. But it's still the Wild West, and we haven't figured it out yet. The future will. They'll figure it out.
Yep.
But we don't even have flying cars yet. People still think very different. Like, people still think a certain person is still president, while clearly that is not the case.
That is not.
But you know, what you gonna do?
All right, Stevie B, I think you have some Final Fantasy 14 point whatever news to give us.
More news?
Yes.
On Final
A
Fantasy?
much better sentiment about Final Fantasy 14, right? It's a letter from Yoshida, like not
The true president of Square Enix.
Yes, Yoshi P. Like, what a savior, all right? He sent us a message, everybody. Okay, he sent us a message about a lot of people have finished the expansion, not me, but a lot of people have. No spoilers in this, by the way. He always sends these like beginning of the year kind of like, hey, this is our plan for the year. It's very cool, right? I am going to read this a little bit here. Setting aside game content, the large influx of players around the world since mid-year and the impact of COVID-19 on the supply of server equipment have led to extreme long login queues, and like to sincerely apologize again. We're currently working to fundamentally address the situation, such as adding logical data centers and increasing the number of worlds in all regions. We ask for your patience in the meantime. Right, while the worst of the congestion appears to be behind us as winter break concludes, primetime hours may still have a bit of wait. Luckily, a pernicious disconnection error 22. That's the one that like really pissed everyone off. Everyone was expecting long queues and were willing to wait. But when you're an hour in the queue, it disconnects. You don't reconnect long enough. You have to get back to the line. That was the worst. That's pretty much done. Like that doesn't exist anymore. I can log in and come back 45 minutes later with no problem. That often kick players out of their queue position seems to have largely abated. Yes. Looking ahead, Yoshida states that the team is planning for another 10 years of operation, that the first post-launch patch will begin a new adventure beyond the conclusion of the Zodiac and Highland Saga. As is tradition, he also shared a poem that pretends of what's to come. Final Fantasy XIV has surpassed 10 years of operation, a goal that all MMORPGs should aspire towards. And now we set our sights on 10 more. The first step in the new leg of our journey is patch 6.1, ahead of which we'll take the opportunity to share our plans for Final Fantasy XIV's future. Please look forward to it.
Is that the poem? It looks like the poem.
No, that's not the poem. That's
Okay.
not the poem. This is the poem. So wanes the moon before the sun. Its journey ended, home at last. So look we now to days ahead, unfettered from a trying past. Boom.
Okay, yeah, I'd rather take wherever the quote was on the article. I don't. Yeah, okay.
Anybody that's played the game completely gets it. Okay, so chill.
I'm sorry for y'all. I'm sorry.
Kill your butt.
Yeah, chill your butt. People like it. Yeah, because the new expansion Beakeys are expected, but that kicking out shit was garbo. So glad it's gone. It was so garbage. Like, it was so... Oh my god. It was so fucking irritating. Like, I can't describe to you how enraged I got at that fucking error 2002, you guys. Like, being there for an hour and a half just to lose your place in this 5,000 queue, just like, oh god, it was so disheartening. That first week, I'll never forget it.
Oh.
I'll never forget it. So there you go. 10 million years of Final Fantasy 14 straight from Yoshi P's mouth. And the poem. The poem was pretty delightful. Okay. So we thank you, Yoshi, and we're excited to play more. Once I finish this one, of course. All right.
Whenever you finish it.
That's enough. I'll probably finish it the next couple of weeks. Chill.
It's okay. I watched a streamer who definitely was playing it and it was like, finale! And then the next day it said still, finale part 2. I'm like, I thought you finished this. How long is this finale?
That happens to me all the time. I remember Final Fantasy 4, I had 3 finale streams for Final Fantasy 4. I had 3 of them. Well, to be fair, I only get like 2.5 to 3 hours, especially if I stream on the weekday. That's why I've kind of moved my Friday streams to the weekend, either Saturday night or Sunday, just because I have more time to be able to play. And I could spend Friday night with the wife and kids. Like, I kind of moved that to Saturday or Sunday, which is probably going to be a thing going forward, everyone, by the way. Okay, so let's talk to Christina right now about some achievements that have leaked on Xbox, which could lead to really only one thing. And what's that?
GoldenEye 007 achievements were leaked.
Whoa!
They were not just any type of achievements, but Xbox achievements. Ooh, ooh. This was let's see, it for Xbox leaked as James Bond news is being teased for 2022 later this year. So the 1997 N64 classic could be coming to a new platform, which is the Xbox, and I'm super excited because I've never played the game and I have super blue ball FOMO for it.
Whoa! Chill.
Young lady.
I was not expecting that. Was what you said.
So according to this leak, there are a total of 55 achievements worth 1,000 points, or gamer score, 1,000 gamer score. And it looks like, based on the text of the achievements, we could be getting both the campaign and the multiplayer.
Oh shit!
Yeah. These fucking kids aren't ready.
Nope.
No, they're not ready.
Nope.
I'm gonna get that golden gun and fuck up every child out there. It's like,
Hold on to your
again.
butts.
Ooh, you little shit. Ooh. that's true. I'm gonna fucking... I'm coming for you. I get it, man.
Excuse me. Yeah. But it's coming. I can feel it in my butt. Sorry, I'm so fixated on butt.
Yeah, what's up with that? Are you good?
I don't know.
Like...
Nah, it's you know what? I'm channeling my inner Tina Belcher. That's She has a hyper fixation on butts.
That she does.
But
I love
you
that
know,
shit.
it's a coming. We don't have a solid date yet because it hasn't officially been announced.
No,
It's a
when-
rumor.
not yet. But
Yeah, it's a rumor, but we are entering the 60th anniversary of the James Bond franchise, so we should be hearing something soon. Especially now that this leak is out there.
that's right. Yeah, it definitely would not be surprising to hear something really soon. Especially like a lot of times with these achievement leaks, they end up always being legit because like they're achievements that are in the system. Like why would they be in the system if there wasn't some kind of game attached? You know what I mean? Like it's we've seen it happen a whole bunch, right? So, I would have to give this one. I'd have to give this leak 2 thumbs up. I think it's gonna happen. So, but very cool, right? That dropped in, especially online, right? Wasn't it on Xbox Live before, like on the 360, and like it's one of those games that you can play on the 360 if you have a 360, but you can't play anywhere else. Sort of like the arcade games for the X-Men and the Turtles. I think it falls into that realm, I believe.
It's been a long
Yeah.
time, man.
I remember
It has.
for some reason I remember it being on Xbox Live Arcade. I could just be like really fucking dumb and me thinking about something else. But I
Perfect
do
Dark,
kind
maybe.
of remember it being.
It
I know Perfect Dark.
Yes, that was. It's like, according to this article, is like years ago, an Xbox Live arcade version of GoldenEye 007
Boom.
was reportedly in development, but there was a rights issue.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Okay.
So yeah, it looks like the rights issue may, like, it was what has been holding it up for a long time. That's why we haven't seen, you know, like an updated version of that game in
Right.
such a long time. But maybe Rare, I think, was the original rights holder. Maybe they are finally coming around and working with Xbox.
well, I mean,
Well, I
Rare
know
is already doing Sea of Thieves. Like that's Rare's game,
Yeah.
and like we
Well,
all
doesn't
see,
Xbox
like that's
own
5
Rare?
years that
Xbox
game has
owns
been
Rare.
out.
I'm pretty sure Xbox owns Rare. I'm pretty sure
Maybe-
Xbox bought Rare. I think it's some other weird thing that's going on. I don't know. I'm sorry that we don't have more information on this, everybody.
No. Okay, so back in time when there was the rights issue, it was Activision who held the rights.
Fucking Activision, of course.
Yeah, so that's, yeah. Activision. Blame Activision. Again! The worst, they're worst. They are worse than EA, guys.
Whoa.
It's finally happened. It's finally happened.
Is that possible?
It is possible because it happened.
I mean, kids, you're both awful. I'm the worst game developer. No, I'm the worst game developer.
To be a
No, I am.
well, isn't EA just a publisher? Or no, they also develop games too, don't they?
Yeah.
They're a publisher they're a publisher, but they're also are a game developer because they also do the EA Sports games.
Oh, that's right, EA Sports.
It's in the game.
It's not. It's really not though.
No, it's in the game. It says it.
But it's not.
But it says it when you turn it on. It's in the game.
How can a slogan be wrong, Trex?
It's right there in clear, perfect purple crayon.
Just what's Fox News' slogan again?
Who the fuck knows?
Yeah, a fuck slogan.
Bullshit.
It's like,
You want some bullshit on your bullshit?
like their one actual news reporter left the network.
Mm-hmm. Greener pastures too. All right, Stevie B, this is us, bro.
Oh shit. This actually came out of nowhere. I was actually just like randomly looking at shit on Twitter.
It came out on my birthday.
And I saw the actual like PlayStation account like tweet about this, and I was like, wait, what? Like I thought it was just like a rehash of kind of the stuff we've seen before, because we have seen the controllers, right? Like that's something they've shown us. But no, they fucking put this whole thing out with all kinds of details, all the fucking specs, and I was like, holy shit, dude. What are we looking at here, bud?
What are we looking at here, bud?
You caught that. I'm glad you did.
Well, it seems that PlayStation over here has come out with Horizon Call of the Mountain, eh? Horizon Call of the Mountain from Gorilla and Fire Sprite revealed for the PlayStation VR 2.
Oof, they put a trailer out for about 6 seconds of gameplay. And you don't really like, it's cool looking, but like you don't really get it until you're watching it in VR, right? Like you never really get it until you're in the headset with VR. That's how it goes. Like it looked cool, and like I could tell that it would be amazing, like looking at it, but like you really don't get it. It's like when we got our first PSVRs, we didn't really get it until we put on the headset, and then we fucking got it. Like, and then we all got it to the point where like I got it, Trex got it, Showtime got it.
Thank you, Trevor.
Jenny got it. We were all so impressed that we literally all bought a headset that day.
Wow.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy. It was so good. Man, was it good.
Yeah. So what's happening is that, thanks to the building upon the innovations of the PS5, PlayStation VR 2 adds a true next-gen experience with high-fidelity visuals, new sensory features, and enhanced tracking, along with simplified single-cord setup. Because holy shit, the setup for the PlayStation VR wasn't terrible, but it wasn't good either.
Come on, it required you to have like a mini PlayStation.
Basically.
You literally had PlayStation to go with your PlayStation.
So first off is the visual fidelity. For a high fidelity visual experience, the VR2 offers 4K HDR, 110 degree field of view, and foveated rendering. With an OLED display, players can expect a display resolution of 2000 by 2040 per eye and smooth frame rates of 90 or 120 hertz. Jesus.
That's a lot.
For the headset based controller tracking, with inside out tracking, the VR2 tracks you and your controller through integrated cameras embedded in the VR headset. Your movements in the direction you look are reflected in game without the need for an external camera.
So good. That camera was such a pain in the ass to set up.
Yeah. The new sensory features. The Sense technology combines eye tracking, headset feedback, 3D audio, and innovative VR2 Sense controller to create an incredibly deep feeling and immersion. The headset feedback is a new sensory feature that amplifies the sensations of in-game actions from the player. It's created by a single built-in motor with vibrations that add an intelligent tactile element, bringing players closer to the gameplay experience. For example, gamers can feel a character's elevated pulse during these. Oh shit!
Wait, what?
Can feel elevated pulse during tense moments, the rush of objects passing close to the character's head, or the thrust of a vehicle as the character speeds forward. Additionally, the PS5's Tempest 3D audio tech makes sounds in the player's surroundings come alive, adding to this new level of immersion. And then finally, eye tracking. With eye tracking, the VR2 detects the motion of your eyes, so a simple look in a specific direction can create an additional input for the game character. This allows players to interact more intuitively in new and lifelike ways, allowing for heightened emotional response and enhanced expression that provide a new level of realism in game. I'm gonna have to take so much Dramamine.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's gonna be so fucking good, dude.
Yeah, like you remember when you brought your VR set, Trex, to our friend's house?
Yeah.
And we had a duck and cover shooter, and I did all the things, and I was flat on my ass in 5 minutes. I could not. Oh God, it looked amazing, but no, I can't play those games. I can't play those games without overdosing on Dramamine.
You know, it actually helps really well. A natural supplement that helps really well.
Your ginger. Oh my God, here he goes about the ginger again.
That's right, ginger. I'm just saying, until you try it, don't tell me it's not gonna work until you try it. I want you to try it, and then you tell me if it doesn't work.
I know it works. I'm Asian. We have tons of ginger. But yeah, I don't like chewing on raw ginger though. That's the problem.
Wait, that's what I have to do is chew raw ginger?
Yeah, you have to peel it first. Don't eat this. Don't do the skin. Peel it, then chew on it while you're playing the game.
I'm just gonna choose the American route and just pop a pill.
Oh, come on, man. Just pop an American route and pop a pill. Shut the fuck up.
Sir, we have an opioid problem.
I know. Okay. Yeah, so this is very exciting. And, you know, of course, we all know the first thing that came into my head with this. First off, getting this much information right now randomly, that kind of tells me, I think, that the launch of this is sooner rather than later. I think that we wouldn't be getting this information if they weren't gearing up for some kind of launch this year. Which I find interesting, though, because like how hard it is to still a year and a couple months later, it's a year and a few months later, how hard it still is to get a PS5. You know, this is the first generation of consoles where, you know, after a year has passed, they're not just sitting on store shelves. Like, you know, before, by this time, you could buy Xbox Ones and PS4s, no fucking problem. He's going to say, let me get one, bitch, and they would bring you out one. That's not the case. You still have to kind of fight to get them. I will say that the fight isn't as hard as it used to be if you're diligent, but it's still a fight nonetheless. You can't just go buy one. You have to like pay attention and like order stuff and know when things are going to be there and shit like that.
Look, I'm not Nathan Drake over here. I'm not hunting this shit.
Well, but see, the question I have is this: will this, unless you're Shaq, or you can just have 1,000 of them and give them away. The biggest question is will this actually require a PS5 to play?
I'm going 100% absolutely.
Well, I mean, the Quest 2 does not require any kind of attachment to anything to play.
Well, the Quest and the Quest 2 are standalone. You don't need anything.
That's my point. Like, are you actually going? Yeah, are you going to need something? Excuse me. Please correct your speech. A metaverse login. Thank you very much.
Oh my God.
Can't with you.
Anyway, I find it. I mean, I don't know, but like you just said, they're standalone. So could Sony be developing this to be standalone and not actually require a PS5 to play?
No, it's going to require it.
We're getting. I kind of doubt it, right?
No, it's right here. Communication with PS5 is USB Type-C.
Well, there you go. Communication. So that answers that question for us right there, everybody. Okay. So we're kind of good to go. So we don't have to worry about that anymore.
No, I know. I have a big worry. I have a huge worry. I got to get Carla on a PS5. She's not going to share that with me to use this. She already said no.
So, like, are you saying that you are currently on the dock for a PS5, a second PS5, and a PSVR 2? Is that kind of what we're going for? Is that what you're saying to us? Like,
yes, I'm going to have two PS5 because she won't let me use it. She said no again.
Oh my, that's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money.
Oh,
You're
disc
probably
or
looking at
digital
50
version?
Steven is choppy, by the way. Is my voice choppy or is just my video choppy?
It's really
your
just a
video.
video.
Okay, so yeah, as long as you guys can hear me, let's be honest, that's really what matters. Still that PS5, I mean, he actually might have to go find it from falling from back of truck somewhere, but we're not going to discuss that in case he actually does.
Yeah, Stevie B, when do you guys go to sleep again?
Perfect thing. What do you mean?
Just when you guys normally go to sleep.
I'm not going to tell you that, Trex.
Well, I mean,
I know.
I'm just curious.
No.
I mean, I just want to make sure your house is safe. That's all.
That's enough. So yeah. So of course, my first thought when seeing this announcement, not only is it supposed to come out this year, right? I'm thinking it's more than likely going to launch this year. I'm also thinking, holy shit, Resident Evil Village in VR, right? Like, you know, they clearly have a thing with Sony with Resident Evil 7 in VR, and like when you play it, you can tell this game could be fully transferred to VR, no problem. It's set up exactly like 7 is, come with play style. And
well, the question then is going to be: is it going to be backwards compatible?
why would that matter?
I mean, just like every other new technology, especially when it comes to the VR stuff, this is utilizing much more dynamics within the actual VR system. The question will be will PlayStation VR 1 games work on the PlayStation VR 2?
That's not what I said. I said Resident Evil Village, not Resident Evil 7, the newest release, the most current one.
Yeah, but VR, but the Village is still on the PSVR 1, right?
No, it's not. It never released in VR at all. And I think that like
you're just wanting to play the game with your VR headset.
Well, I want to play it as a VR game.
Well, you don't know if it's going to be VR then.
Well, you're not understanding what I'm saying. I'm saying that like that's my hope is that with the launch of the PSVR 2, just like we got Resident Evil 7 with the launch of the PSVR, we'll also get a VR version of Resident Evil Village when the PSVR 2 launches. And as I said before, it's built almost identically to Resident Evil 7 when it comes to that kind of thing. So I don't know what this is. My personal feelings towards the situation. I have no information anywhere, even like rumored on the internet, to back this up. But I think that they tried to launch these things together and it just didn't work. They're like, no, man, we fucking finished Village. You guys haven't finished the VR yet. There's all this shit with like COVID and the PlayStation shortages and shit like that. We can't get this launch to be simultaneous. So we'll go ahead and launch Village. And then when the PSVR 2 comes out, we'll be like, hey, you can also play Village on PSVR 2 as well, because it's literally built almost identical to 7. Like, to me, there's no reason why this shouldn't have a VR version as well. The only thought in my head of why we didn't get one for the regular PSVR is because it was planned for the PSVR 2. And I got my fingers crossed that I'll be able to blow raspberries in Lady Dimitrescu's. Just like motorboat, like right up close. Like, that's just what I hope happens. And, you know, if that happens, then I'll probably quit streaming, because that's all I'll be doing, if I'm being honest with you. And I really wouldn't want any of you watching me do that as I'm walking through Castle Dimitrescu. But let's just be real. That's all you're going to see. You're going to have a resurgence of Lady Dimitrescu, because people are now going to be playing it in VR, doing all kinds of more ridiculous shit than they've already done, because now they can get up close and personal with Lady Dimitrescu.
You heard it first, guys. Stevie B's gonna be a streamer on Pornhub.
Let's do it. Feel her licking your fingers at the beginning of the game from those insane feedbacks. She does fucking like suck the shit out of your wrist. I gotta go. I'll be right back. I'm just kidding.
I mean, that's one big hell of a wish there. It's like, can you wish for like world peace or something? Shit.
You're talking about like for Village to be on the PSVR 2? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Like that's a
you got you got some big dreams and wishes there. Get some world
think
peace going, brother.
I don't really. For some reason, you think that it's like this ridiculous like thought, but like if you knew the series and you played 7 as I did and played it on VR and played Village as I did, you would know that Village is built for VR. It just isn't on. It's just not VR yet.
Yeah, and I also know game companies, and there's a lot that goes into that. And not saying that's out of the realm of possibility, but I rather see about wishing for world peace.
I'm gonna have to be honest with you, and this is, of course, we're first stream of 2022. I'm just gonna have to completely disagree with you and think that there's a much bigger chance of it happening. And
again, wish for world peace, brother. You got some big dreams.
I don't think it's a big dream at all. I think it's very plausible. So,
boys,
we're gonna have to disagree here, I think. So you can say world peace 10 more times, but I'm also just going to disagree with you 10 more times. So I feel like we're at this impasse, and we should probably move on for time.
Yeah, probably Resident Evil is just going to shut down, probably.
Yeah, that you're right. If DCO is still up and running, I think Resident Evil is fine.
Oh god, shut that game down, to be honest.
God damn, don't say that. I was just kidding.
No, it's just fucking console players, just fucking console players. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
sorry, I've been having a gripe all week.
Okay,
you do sound like you have a gripe right now.
I've had fun and I've also had bad days. And it's literally like, I don't know. Console MMO players are just a different breed than PC players. I'm not shutting up. I'm generalizing, not really naming names. It's a whole mentality of like people don't understand group mentality. But the game's been doing like that for 10 years, so like I can't change anything.
Yeah, you can't. But I see.
It sounds special. Just saying it. So to sum it up, boom, we got the specs, the PSVR, which means we might actually do it this year. Who knows?
I'm never gonna get a PS5.
I wonder if they release this year, if they'll be as hard to get or harder to get than.
Oh my god, dude! I didn't even think about everybody gonna buy a PlayStation VR.
Well, and that's just gonna shoot up the want for a PS5 because you have to have it to play the PSVR.
Oh, didn't the PS5s also like slow down production too?
They all did, right? Like, but I will say the GameStops had like 50 the day before Christmas or some crazy shit like that.
Really?
Like,
wow.
Yeah, like it was a fucking ridiculous amount of PlayStations that GameStop had, like Christmas Eve or like 2 days before Christmas, like the weekend before Christmas, shit like that. It was fucking crazy. That a lot. Nerds with the Porn Apocalypse, sister site owned by Stevie. Yeah, and it's just me like. The scalpers waking up for watching the announcement like it's go time, boys. Yeah, like as soon as that hits, bro, they're gonna be as hard to get as the fucking consoles were. But it is what it is. And they all got bought by Shaq. Okay, all right. Okay, you're almost as fixated on this as Trexel's on World Peace, so we gotta move on here with the Shaq thing. Okay, so you go. PSVR 2 inbound soon, hopefully. But the specs look really fucking nice and it looks really good. I didn't compare it to say like the Quest, but it looks very optimal, maybe better if I'm being real. Like I think it's better. So we got one last thing to talk about tonight, everybody, and we'll let Christina talk us out.
You don't want Christina to do this.
I don't. Look, I'll let you two decide who gets this because it's fine.
I want Christina to do it just so I could. That face is why I want her to do it. That face.
Let's hear it.
So Ubisoft has this thing that they're doing. Ubisoft Plus is coming to the Xbox with Rainbow Six Extraction is launching on the Game-Pass.
That's good though, right? Like play Extraction day one, right? Like with your friends? No, I don't know.
No, just kidding. I mean, yay for people who love Ubisoft games and Rainbow Six games. Yay! So you get it'll be, let's see. Ubisoft announced that its Ubisoft Plus subscription service will be coming to Xbox in the future. Originally launched for PC, the service allows access to more than 100 Ubisoft titles at a single monthly cost, with games and DLC available on launch day. And monthly rewards monthly rewards including cosmetics, boosters, in-game items, and more. But that's not all. Ubisoft also announced that Rainbow Six Extraction will be a day one addition for Game Pass or Xbox Game Pass and PC Game Pass members, allowing them to play on Xbox consoles and PC right from the game's launch on January 20th.
Yeah! Chris, that'll be live that day on Christina's channel. She'll be playing.
Remember, it's a 3-person game.
3 people? Whoa, what a change up!
Yo, Raph said get NFTs for playing day one on Game Pass.
Oh my god.
True. I mean, why not, right? Oh man, but then Ubisoft Plus too, right? Like all the Ubisoft games, like
all the Ubisoft, like Assassin's Creed.
Oh,
Far
those
Cry.
I mean,
that's pretty good, right? Those are good games, right?
Immortal Phoenix Rising.
You like that? Trex played that.
I do.
Yeah,
like that game.
Trex is the only one of us who plays that game.
Fucking recommended highly. It's so goddamn good.
I mean, I like the only games that I think I have from Ubisoft are some of the Assassin's Creed games, but that's about it. But I haven't played those games in so long. So long. Like ever.
So,
it
but
says,
the thing about Ubisoft Plus is like it's going to be it's not included in Game Pass. Like it's going to be available on Xbox with Xbox games, but like you have to subscribe to Ubisoft Plus.
So it says it right here. Ultimately, we will offer the Ubisoft Plus subscription service to Xbox owners so that they can enjoy the full extent of our Ubisoft Plus game library, including new releases on their consoles. So, I mean, Ubisoft right now is $15 a month, the same as PC Game Pass.
Yeah.
And I know because I pay for both. So
with the stuff that like you don't have to pay into Ubisoft Plus, you don't have to pay Ubisoft Plus to play if it's going into the Game Pass. Correct.
Correct.
Okay.
Now, of course, things could change ultimately down the road, but in my eyes, it should be almost like EA. So there's an example. So EA Play does partner with Xbox Game Pass. You can get on there, but there is a but. They do have some games that are part of the EA Play Plus catalog that you actually have to be an EA Play Plus member to get some of those other games. While a majority or even a good handful of games from EA is on Game Pass, not all of them are there. So Ubisoft could probably be doing the same thing where, hey, you are part of Ubisoft Plus, here's your game library, but they can also make it to where DLCs and everything are not tied to those on the PC Game Pass. You actually have to be subscribed to the Ubisoft Plus stuff to get those. That's just an example or an idea that I can see them processing, but I think closer when they make the decision of how Ubisoft is going to work with it, I'll have a better determination, because if I can cut off $15 a month, I'm going to cut off $15 a month, you know what I'm saying? Which at the same time, I love Ubisoft Plus. Like, I love playing some of the Ubisoft games, and I've actually gotten into Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which isn't too terrible.
Yeah, I did play the opening to that. I agree, not
good.
terrible. So
Not terrible, but not good. Just not terrible. I'm just kidding. It was just like EA Play did before it was added to Game Pass. True. Yes. Does it mean the future that it's coming to Game Pass? Maybe, but I don't think so. I think that if they're going to do this, it's going to be a while if they come to Game Pass. Now, could we see Ubisoft games come to Game Pass? Sure. The question is, do you want to spend $15 a month or just wait a month for the Ubisoft game to drop to $5 and buy it then? Like, that's the question. All Ubisoft games seem to drop in price fairly quickly on the market. It's just because of the nature of what they are. Mostly single player experiences that fairly lose their value pretty quick. Just don't make us use a Uplay account. Oh, you are going to use a Uplay account.
God,
There's no question. You have to use a Uplay account to access the Ubisoft stuff, right, Trex?
Well,
yeah, you're gonna have to make a Uplay account.
You have to make a Uplay account and a Ubisoft Connect account.
Oh gosh.
Well, no, there's only one.
Any other kind of account?
There's no. So Uplay isn't really a thing anymore. It's just Ubisoft Plus. That's really all it is now.
Yeah.
It's just one. You just have to make one account. So it's not called Uplay, but it's still the same fucking thing.
It's still the same goddamn thing, and they don't ever keep your passwords. You have to start all over again all the time, and fuck them.
Let me also say that I've actually never had this issue before.
What, the password issue?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell she's talking about.
It's happening all the time. It's happening right now.
It's happening right now.
Aaron, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Uplay. Sucks.
Okay, I can see that being the thing. I can see that.
It always happens to be a thing for me. Like I hate you.
I mean, every time I forget my password, I just go onto my Google Chrome and just look up the password that I signed onto the website with. I also have a notepad.
that would be a thing if it wanted to do that, but it didn't want to do that, and here I am.
Yeah, Trex, it didn't want to do that. Okay.
It didn't want to do that, and here I am.
So here's.
Oh god damn it! Aaron's having the password problem too.
See? It is legitimately a thing with Ubisoft.
Trex, other people's experiences aren't invalid just because you didn't have the same one. Okay?
Yes, it does. Duh.
Oh my god. Oh, I can see myself skipping in our Discord chat. I don't know what's going on. This must be a Discord thing because it's going short for me. Like, I was just turn my head finally turned. Turn my head finally turned.
God damn it.
Turn my head finally turned.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I don't
that
know what to tell
motion
you.
blur.
Yeah.
This is. Oh my god, this is amazing. I love it. I'm just kidding.
I think that's actually happened to me before.
Oh.
I think you have to like turn it off and then turn it back on because I remember that happening like long ago. But it's also
Should we end it?
It happened last time. Shit. It happened last time when I tried to redeem Valhalla. That's the last time it happened to me, and it's happened to me again. Fuck you, Ubisoft Connect.
Yeah, I actually just opened it.
It's personal. I'm not gonna lie, it's personal.
Well, hold on, what's the password? I can help.
Never give out your password to random Trexes, okay?
That's racist.
A real Trex will never ask for your password. Stop it! It's not racist.
Ubisoft be straight up icky. I agree, Aaron.
I mean, I'm not gonna deny like the store. Like, I'm not a fan of their UI, just like I'm not a fan of EA Play either. But luckily, I don't pay for EA Play, so it makes me feel fucking better.
Yeah, I'm just sticking to one thing.
I don't remember what I fucking pay for anymore. I don't play for Ubisoft Connect though, although I considered it when I got the bug to play to the Assassin's Creed franchise. And then I realized that like from games to the gold, I already like own most of them. So like, why would I? Get this just to play like one? It doesn't make any sense. I'll just skip it. Even
Yeah.
EA doesn't pay for EA Play? Okay. Okay.
Well played.
Okay. Well played indeed.
Yeah.
All right, fam. Well, that's it. That's it for our first game report of 2022. Because I'm feeling 22.
You're not.
So if you did
No.
enjoy, if you're watching this on YouTube and you did enjoy it, please like and subscribe to the channel. We try to post these out every week. We do them. That's really up to me though, and I don't really make New Year's resolutions, so I'm not gonna say shit. I'm just gonna try to get them out as quick as I can. Yeah, I'm gonna start the download of this tonight before I go to bed, and I'll try to have it up before the weekend. Yeah, man. So we appreciate everyone coming out tonight. Whether you're watching on YouTube or you're here live with us. Looking forward to great things this year. And one of the great things about last year, which we didn't get to say because you fucking weren't here, was including Xtina, man. She's been fucking amazing, and we really appreciate the time you spent with us. We've had a lot of fun, and really kind of picking up our fucking slack, because when one of us isn't here, you're normally there with the other one, and we really appreciate that. Except for the one stream where I wanted to give you props. You weren't here for that last year, but that's fine. Okay.
Oopsie.
No worries. So yeah, we really appreciate that. We did go over your favorite games of the year, so that was good.
Oh yay.
We took care of that. Don't worry. So yeah, lots of good things to come, man. We appreciate everyone. Appreciate all the support tonight. Aaron, thank you for all the gifted subs tonight, and everybody else who supported the stream tonight. Much love. We really appreciate it. Aaron, you support the stream and then make it funny at the same time, and we couldn't ask for anything more. We really couldn't. So yeah, I really don't have anything else. Do you guys have anything? Next stream for us will probably I don't know if we're gonna go live Friday night. It'll be Friday or Saturday. I have to kind of talk it over with Heather, see what the weekend plans are. So yeah, I'll be playing some more of the Fortune MSQ either Friday night or Saturday. So yeah, what about you guys? Do you guys have anything coming up?
Let's see. I am trying to will myself into start streaming again. Hopefully tomorrow. We'll
Let's go.
see. So I haven't. I'm teetering on what to play. I'll probably hang on. I actually have them downloaded.
I thought you had like a whole list.
I've abandoned the list.
Okay. Okay.
That's right, because that list should include Resident Evil 4. ASAP.
The list making has. I made lists of planned games to play, and I overdo it. And
I
December was way busier than I thought it would be for me. But some of the games that I have downloaded, I recently downloaded to try and play are Persona 4 Golden,
Nice.
Control Ultimate Edition,
Nice.
Alan Wake's American Nightmare, Inscription, and I guess Resident Evil 4.
Yes.
But yeah, we'll see. We'll see where my where the vibe's at. Did I say Inscription? I said it. Yeah, because there's
You did
it's
say
also
that.
there. It's also there. That's me.
Trex, what about you?
Definitely gonna get into some more DCO. I'm expecting the anniversary event. We're celebrating 11 years on Tuesday, and so definitely gonna keep. Of course, I gotta keep doing my dailies and everything because it's an MMO. I want to keep going into Spider-Man as well. I'm actually a little happy with how the side stuff is because it's not ultimately needed. I will say, like the gadgets and everything for sure. I mean, but
It's fun.
Yeah, but I mean, I have to say, because I was like, oh, maybe I should get all these costumes. Like, oh, I don't need to make all these costumes yet because I'm still unlocking stuff as the next thing I need to unlock is the research tokens. But I feel like if I unlock something, it's like, oh, then I'll go and work on it. So I can actually just focus on the main story and random acts of violence to get crime tokens, and then just worry about everything else later. So I am actually pretty happy about that.
Are you
Yeah, the
playing
good
the
thing
first?
is with the upgrades and. Sorry.
Sorry. Sorry, are you playing the first one that came
Yeah.
out for the PS4? Ooh,
Yeah, over New Year's she came and stole it from my house.
nice. I still got Miles Morales. Last time I streamed it, my internet shat on me and ruined the whole thing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fucking internet.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just have to see what the weekend plans are going to be. So, I mean, I just signed up for Extra Life for this year as well. So probably try and do like a stream sometime, a long stream this weekend, to do like an Extra Life stream just to start the year off right, do some charity stuff. And, I mean, I got like 2 balls of different vodka, so maybe I'll just get drunk.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Oh, that's right. The 7th, I'm actually going. Carlin and I are going to a pop-up bar. It's like some bubbly cauldron something here in downtown.
Ooh, there's this brewery. I gotta see if they still make it, or if they still have it. But for New Year's, they released a drink called Champagne. It was definitely lifted from Futurama, and I want it.
That sounds delicious.
It does, and I wants it.
Very cool. Okay, fam. Well, yeah, we that's what we got coming up. So, lots of cool content coming from your trio here. Hopefully, this year you'll get more of the 3 of us. Shout out to Zap Brannigan, indeed. Shout out to Zap Brannigan, role model to us all. I'm just kidding. The thing about Zap Brannigan is, you know, he may have been a pervert, but his heart was always in the right place, right?
Yeah.
Was it?
Like, so they have a Zap Brown again. It's a brown ale, and then they have now the Champagne. I'm gonna get them all.
Nice. All right, fam. Well, that's it. We love you guys so much. Thank you so much for hanging out today, and thank you so much for the support today. Really appreciate it, and we will see you, awesome nerds, next week. I'm very proud of us all. Minimal arguing in this stream. Very good. You know, there was a little talk of world peace and Demetresk, but that's fine. Nothing got out of hand, so we appreciate that. And we will see you guys soon, and we love you. I'm, of course, Stevie B, and these amazing people with me are...
I'm Xtina's Ninja, and I have my Samsung Flip 3 Galaxy.
You just couldn't... We were so fucking close.
You know
we
what?
were so close.
I realized it while you were talking that neither Trex or I have mentioned the Samsung, and you know what? It was your monologuing that reminded me.
That's right. And I'm, of course, World Peace Trex with the Galaxy Fold 3.
What a piece, Trey. That's it. That's gonna be your name for the rest of the year. No talk about Shaq's with Nintendo. Something. God, if Village gets announced for the PSVR 2, like you'll never fucking hear the end of it.
No, I don't know, because if it does happen, you're gonna also use that power for fucking world peace. Like if you have that kind of power that you could wish that into existence, fucking get world peace going. God damn it.
You know where world
There you
peace
go.
starts, though? It's with porn, so he's on the right track already.
There you go.
Boom. See, sounds like a W for everybody to me. All right, gang. We love you.
A
We'll see you
forceful W.
next week. I'll see you. I'll see you this weekend. With some more MSQ. We'll see how long it takes me to finish it. All right. Love you guys. Mwah.
So you guys are gonna give me that Razor mask, right, for my birthday? Like, I mean, it was
The
pretty-
Razor Man?
Yeah, the Zephyr
Yeah,
Pro.
the fucking one with like LEDs and shit in it, like
It's
that could connect to your
RBG, sir.
computer.
Thank you.
What did I say? What did I say?
LED.
LED? What the fuck?
Yeah, it's
I
got
don't know why I said LED. I'm sorry. RGB. That's what I meant.
it's got RGB in there. Holy shit!
It literally makes it's like the most extra thing I've ever seen in my life, and that's a lot coming from me.
What?
But it comes with N95 masks and it's very COVID safe.
I mean,
Okay.
it's cool that it's COVID safe, right? That's dope as fuck that it's COVID safe, but that doesn't. COVID safe does not take the extra factor out of it. Like,
look,
it
all
is
these motherfuckers
so
coming out here with
extra.
like these coach masks, matching their coach bags. Let the gamers have a few, okay, man? Let us have our thing. Let me have my light up mask that looks like I'm going to a discoteca.
you can have a gamer mask, like, but that's just so extra, even for gamers, bro. Like,
well, if it was gonna be
Like, I
extra,
have-
it
I
was gonna
have
come
a-
from Razer.
Man, how many filters you gotta buy? These are only 3-day filters.
So the article I read for the Zephyr Pro, and I think it's going to work for the other one as well, it's probably a little cheaper, but for the Zephyr Pro, it comes with, I think it said 99 days worth of masks for, and that's and the mask by like $200.
damn.
Jeez.
I mean,
And
and
did you-
again, you made fun of me before the show for like, oh, $150 must be really cheap for you then, Mr. Moneybags. And it's like, we are going to spend out the ass to get that fucking PSVR. It's going to be the same price as the console.
Not me. But did you see the stock photo of this one girl wearing, or it looks like it got photoshopped onto her face?
Yeah, I saw that. That's fucking sick. It's so stupid.
That's oh my god. Okay.
Okay, we can go ahead and cut it
Good
now.
night, you guys.
All right. Bye, guys.